Hi guys, I hope you're all well. It's currently Sunday the 14th of April 2019 and welcome to week 170 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video we all saw I had a consecutive week of maintaining where my body weight stayed at 165.2 kilograms, which is 364.2 pounds or 26 stone 0.2 pound, and obviously my body mass index remained at 48.3. I'm going to start things off by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which we can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,686 compared to the previous week at 2,734. So I have brought it back down to within my allowance, which is obviously a good thing. My fluid consumption has increased upon last week to 3,379 millilitres, which is a very good result. If I now move on to my step count, which you can also see in the graph above. The average of this was 7,237 compared to the previous week at 7,547. So it has decreased very slightly, but it's still above the 7,000 mark, which obviously I'm very pleased with. As we all know, every 5 weeks I retake my body measurements to see if I've made any progress in that area as well. So without further ado, here are my latest results. Out of the 14 body measurements which I monitor, I've seen a reduction in 4 of those. I've seen a 1 inch or 2.5 centimetre reduction from my chest and waist, and I've seen a half an inch or 1.3 centimetre reduction from my right upper arm and hips. Therefore, in the last 5 weeks, I've seen a combined loss of 3 inches or 7.6 centimetres, but if we look at what I've lost in total in the 170 weeks I've been doing this journey, well, this stands at 105 inches, which is 266.7 centimetres. It's that time of the week where we all get to see if I've managed to lose any more weight, so here it is guys, here's my weigh-in. I now weigh 165 kilograms, which is 363.7 pounds, or 25 stone, 13.7 pounds. This means in the last week I've seen a loss of half a pound or 0.2 kilogram. But if I compare this result to the result I obtained at Slimming World, you can see this right here. At Slimming World this week, I also saw a loss of half a pound or 0.2 kilogram. Obviously this week's loss result is fantastic news. It means I've broken that maintain cycle that I was seeing and I've come down into a new stone category. I'm now in the 25 stone band, which is obviously great. I'm half a pound away from that 7 stone award at Slimming World. Well, let's not get started on that one. We all know what I need to do to achieve that award. That's right, just lose half a pound, 0.2 kilogram. Easier said than done at this moment in time. Yeah, but also on a positive note, because over the last 5 weeks, I've only really lost 2 pounds in weight, 0.9 kilogram. I wasn't really expecting to see my body inches to have any losses as well, but to walk away with 3 inches or 7.6 centimetres in the last 5 weeks, I think is also a brilliant achievement, and I'm very happy with myself. I'll give myself a pat on the shoulders for that one. Based on this week's weight loss result, it sees my body mass index go from 48.3 down to 48.2. And if we look at my third weight loss target, last week it was 52.9% complete, and after the loss it goes up to 53.6% complete. So in the 170 weeks I've been doing this weight loss journey, I have lost a total of 177.5 pounds, which is 80.5 kilograms or 12 stone, 9.5 pounds. Next week, well, after finally seeing a loss result this week, I really don't think there's any need to make any changes, so I'm going to actually maintain on my stats. Why not? And hopefully this will produce a positive weigh-in result in my next weigh-in. If all that makes sense to you, what I've just said, fantastic. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see a lot less of me in the future, why don't you subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.